is my karma. So I feel karma has a bad reputation, and karma is the one of the concept people are abusing Lord in every day. So we decided to name this documentary Loving Karma. We're trying to actually not redefine, but we are trying to rethink people what really karma means. So this is related to the documentary and the topic that I choose to actually share. Right? So you need to help me. If I cannot just make an assumption, what do you think about karma? But I'm talking about my background, Oh, I don't have a hair. Come on, my karma, my bad karma, Yeah, anything that you think about karma is a good excuse to be not taking any responsibility. So today I'm going to share a little bit about different perspective about what karma is. And in order to understand two important, loving your karma. My past life, I was a handsome boy like these boys. I had a great hair, you too. I had great hair. There was a beautiful girl like her next to me. I started pulling all her hair all the time, pulling hair. Because of that bad karma, this lifetime I don't have any hair. So that's what people usually interpret the karma. Yeah. So somebody made me believe that why I don't have a good hair, I'm a bald, it's bad karma. Okay. Now understand before you started loving your karma, even thinking of loving karma, and it is important to understand what karma is. In order to understand what karma is, we need to understand what is not karma. Okay. So one of the popular belief that I see is many people think karma in a very different way. But karma is not system of fatalistic reward or punishment. I think this is one important, I think. Karma is not the system of fatalistic reward and a system. Karma really means, yes, it is action. It is action. Karma equals action, and action equals change. So karma is an action. Action equals a change. And that is very empowering when we think about that. Now we say karma means action. And action means a change. Means it's very empowering, you see. So when we think about what kind of action, we could think of there is two different kinds of action. Natural action and intentional action. Are you following me? Yeah? Natural action and the intentional action. What does that really mean when we say change? If I had to give a short talk today, yesterday I was so tired, because the last 7 days I have been attending this conference from morning to evening, and then they take to the party, and sometimes party lasts for midnight. So there would be two opportunity for me. One, intentional action is, so I took time yesterday when you were watching Loving Karma to prepare what I want to share with you. That is my intentional action. The natural action would be, I don't need to do anything. I'll just join with you and watch a Loving Karma and have fun and talk. That would be natural action. If I just follow the natural action, it's going to be disaster today. But even after doing intentional action, I feel it's going to become disaster. So you have to excuse me. I say, oh, poor guy, he's been working so hard. So show a little compassion and love to me today, okay? So you see how I'm struggling with my notes. And a wonderful sister gave me this nice notebook from Buddhist Fellowship. And I started writing, okay, I have to say something really deep and wise. So what I'm saying is action, but it's just a choice. All of us are giving a choice. Every second, every moment we are facing opportunity to choice. What I want to do. And what you don't want to do is also karma. I go like, yeah, they gave me nice coffee. I could sit in that nice Sangha room. Amazing bathroom. I keep going to the bathroom. You have this two thing I could, like, wow. I never had that bathroom actually. Yeah, this you can hold, like, what do you do with this two nice thing you hold, and spacious. And I could have a lot of fun in that small room. I was exploring your beds, like why you pull and you would stand back. I was like a little bit like a, 8 years old boy exploring your Sangha room. I know it's on a camera now. I realized later I look at, there is a camera. So I have to be careful. But I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't break anything. I was very curious about, I said, oh, somebody must be watching. I said, this is a crazy guy. Yeah. So that could be, even you don't do nothing, the karma is doing on your behalf. So the karma really means you becoming the boss of your own action. Karma is not that believing it is a system of fatalistic reward and a punishment. It's a predetermination. It is you are the prisoner of your past karma. You are not responsible for your past karma. You are not responsible for what's happening right now in your life. And you are responsible for what you want to do with the present life. So that is a karma's way of looking at. So karma is, that is a way of thinking. Your present life is not the punishment of your past life. Your present life is giving you opportunity to actually redefine your past and shape your future. It basically is, you are the architect of what kind of life you want to have for the future and tomorrow, or even today afternoon. So this is when we understand that, we started loving. Here, love, what really loving karma means. You started to actually appreciate this opportunity. Understand and acknowledge that I have a power to change anything I don't like. I am in charge of my own action. I'm a boss of what I do. I'm a boss of what I think, and I'm boss of what I say. So that when we understand the opportunity and responsibility of what I say, what I do, or what I think, then you will see the value of the power and the value of your own responsibility that you have. So this is the way that karma should work. Now, what happens is letting go is a very popular phrase, especially in a Buddhist community. Letting go can be also passive resistance, if you pay attention to that. We have to be very careful. Everybody say, oh, let go, let go, let go. If you understand karma, if you value karma, if you started to love your karma, letting go should not become the practice of passive resistance. When we face with the undeniable challenge of our life, what we do, and we all go through that, we often have no choice what life brings to us. When we have to face undeniable challenges, pain, suffering of the life, what do? Should we let go or should we resist? Yes, this both sounds not really a wise decision. Now, the one way people say, let go, how are you going to let go? People told me many times when I was saying, Lobsang, let go. I never learned how to let go. I don't make sense. It's irritating to me when people say, let go. That's why when I'm having hard time, I avoid spending time with Buddhists because they're really annoying. They keep saying, let go, let go, let go. It doesn't make any sense to me. If you guys, is there anybody expert in letting go? Please teach me. I have many things to let go right now on my list, around 110 let go items. I'm not figuring it. I wish that mantra works. Let go. Let go. So resisting, we know we cannot resist when life offers you surprise, but we cannot even let go. The loving karma is finding space between letting go and resistance. My children uses a lot of excuses, letting go. They're very good Buddhist practitioner. When they fail in their exam, I say, are you sad? No, again, I let go. Wow, wonderful. You're Buddha. And next time, again they fail. Then I worry. You know, today the education has become too much mental pressure on them. I just want to make sure that they don't do something horrible because in India, it's right now crazy when I don't know, Singapore. The education is becoming one of the main cause, the cause of suicide. So we as a, house mother, we all like, anytime when children fail, we just want to make sure that they are not depressed. But they are not depressed because they learn this, let go. Oh, I failed. Are you okay? Yeah, again, I just let go, So now this is horrible practice. And we give them some tasks. Normally they don't complete. I say, oh, must be having a hard time. No, again, I say, okay, we are very good at letting go. So they all lifetime, they let go and do nothing and achieve nothing. So this sort of thing in a life that I see is sometimes is a passive resistance in the life, that you're not actually taking any responsibility. So loving karma here, understanding, valuing your karma means actually there's a finding the middle path, the space between letting go and resistance. And in that situation, actually turning inwards and attention towards inside of you, and actually finding now that space with the awareness and able to actually face undeniable challenges of the life with courage, compassion, and wisdom. I'm not sure I'm making any sense to it, and I've actually say that more. What happens when we do this? Let me. I got 2 minutes. Oof. Afternoon, continue afternoon. What that means is, let me say this again. Okay, I need to stand up now. 2 minutes, I say. What I really mean loving your karma is, yes, I'm not saying your past karma has nothing to do with who we are right now. Our past karma, yes, influences our present circumstances. I don't have a hair, it's due to my past karma. Just think about that. But what it means, the real karma is a present karma. The present karma is a real power because the present karma, you can do something about it. You can change, you can redefine, you can shape your future. But really, the past karma is a stage. I've gone through a lot of pain in my life. I was taught by my guru that this is your stage. Past karma prepares you a stage, but you are still choreographer and you are the dancer. Whatever stage set up for you for your past karma has nothing to do with who you are. And now your job is to not to blame about the stage that you got, but redefine that stage and redefine your relationship at this, the stage that you got. Life presents you, and you are your choreographer, and you are the dancer. And now you decide what kind of dance you want to perform on this stage. So that is a real karma. The present karma is a real power. Think about your past life. Whatever is happening in your life, who are you no matter what situation you are in, your past karma is provided you the ingredients, but you are still cook. You decide the menu of your life, what you want to cook with the ingredients life provided you. Am I making sense? So I decided to cook. Yes, my stage, the stage life provided me was not good one. The ingredients my past life provided me was not so exciting. But I learned I want to change my redefine my relationship with the stage they provided me. I decided because I am the choreographer, I am a dancer, and I am a cook. Whatever ingredients, I'm going to cook most wonderful menu of my life, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my life. Now I'm going to short a story and complain this. When I was a monk, when I was a good monk, I was a very good monk. I don't know your laugh means. I say you disagree or you say, okay. I understand. Yeah. I was a good monk. There was a time I was a very good monk. I was struggling. And people say, how difficult your stage was. What kind of ingredient? Before I turned into 16, I tried to commit suicide 3 times. Can you believe that? I felt only peace is to end my life. I didn't know there is a peace you can experience when you're alive. And that kind of depression I was going through. I was sent to the monastery not because I was a wonderful Buddha kid. No, I was sending monastery, my grandparents were sending equivalent to sending to the mental hospital because that was the only choice they saw, that only monastic discipline will change me, and it did change. It did change me. Now, one of my journey between my village and my monastery is I have to take a train for 3 nights and 3 days. I am not sure how many of you have experience of traveling Indian train, very stinky, long 3 days. But we often have these singers in Indian train. Often they are beggars. When I was a teenage monk, I was sitting somewhere near bathroom, very stinky bathroom, not like your Singapore. I could sleep in your bathroom, actually. I could sleep in your bathroom. I'm having so much fun in your bathroom. I was sitting there, and often you will have this amazing singers. And one journey, it actually changed me. It started loving my karma. It started with that story. I heard from the long way, like, this guy singing very meaningful old Bollywood song, very meaningful. But what I heard even before I saw his face was there is some, essence in the way he was singing, a very soulful voice. And then as he come closer to me, I saw, wow, this guy, he didn't have one leg and one arm. And then I saw 2 children helping him to walk, singing and begging. And because I was near door and bathroom before next station, he came and sat next to me. I could feel that, wow. So I talked to him. I said, wow, you have a wonderful voice, but you can sing from heart. I say, I can close my eyes and I can feel your energy. There must be something more than beautiful voice and more, the profound lyrics. Tammy, he says something to me. My karma introduced me to hell. And he said, I decided to create my heaven out of my hell. I said, what happened to you? He said, in my village, we had a huge, huge fire incident. I lost my wife and 2 children. And I lost 1 arm and 1 leg. I said, I tried to kill myself. I went to kill myself in the corner of where they have some river or lake. He said, I found these 2 children were sitting there and crying, saying, Mom and Dad. And I asked them what happened. These 2 small children said, we lost both parents in a fire. And he said, I cannot kill myself. I lost my family. They lost their family. I need to restart this. I need to start this. Wow. Today he said, I sing, I beg, they go to school, evening time, they come, they help me. We all sing and we beg money, and I actually send them to the school. When he said, life, my karma introduced me to the hell, and I decided to build my heaven out of this hell. And he said, now, no pain, no suffering can destroy my heaven, because my heaven is built out of, hell. He said, I take the in charge of my karma now. I create my own karma. I create my future. So from that day, I decided also, I said, I'm not going to kill myself. I am going to create my own heaven out of my hell. So all the people here, you are in a beautiful country. You have so opportunities here. No matter what challenge you face, use that challenge to build your heaven. Thank you.